Hello everyone, hello ESA once again, I'm Etienne and I will show you the speedrun of Furi. This is a bullet hell hack and slash boss rush games with a pretty unique gameplay. And first of all, which language wins the bit war?
So it just so happens that the Japanese language had pulled ahead with $35, so that is the choice for today.
Japanese, so?
Japanese, yes.
Okay, so that's been a while I didn't play with the Japanese language. I mainly play with the French language because it's a French indie game, so I'm pretty happy about that. We are ready and we will go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! There we go. This is the very first boss of this game, the chain. This game is divided by 10 bosses that you have to beat to escape from jail. Each boss is divided by many phases, and each phase is divided by some section in close combat like that, and another with free fight that you can use a blaster. But I cannot use my blaster in this phase, so that was the first phase of the chain. And the fastest way to deal damage in this game is definitely the blaster, like that. So I would just use, it's kind of weird, but I will use my blaster in very close like that, and try to use my my skill to parry this attack in front of him. I will charge my katana. It's very important in this game to charge a katana like that, to deal tons of damage with your shots. That save you a lot of time. That's definitely the earth of the speedruns. One of the way to charge the katanas is to put the boss on the on somewhere in the border of her area. So you have to teleport, and I have some free times to charge my katana. And another possibility is just to take down the boss underground to have this time to make a charge. So I would just carefully avoid that, make the boss on the border, just do a combo to put him down here. I have the time to charge because of that. I will dodge that, and we are in the last phase. So yeah, because this phase is very easy. We'll do a casual gameplay, so it's definitely a good time for donation. You can go the Black Dice deck.
Of course. We have a $20 donation from Epsidius. Epsidius that says good luck on Japanese. And I just want to remind everyone that we do still have a donation incentive that's to be met for Furi. At the end of the run, Etienne will attempt to display a blindfolded fight against the edge. We are only $340 away, just a little bit over halfway, to have that incentive be met. So get those donations in, guys, because it's going to be a wild ride for Furi.
I trained myself for that, but yeah, and that's not a 100%. That's not 100% accurate. So we'll see. I still have to dodge many things here, but I can just don't have to use my dash, because we have a dash, and it's very important in this game to carefully use the dash to dodge all of the things. So I will carefully avoid that. By the way, the boss was in golden. So we are in PB pace on 6 seconds. So that was a pretty awesome chain. Second boss, the strap. So this is a pretty big area. The strap, she is a pretty. She moves a lot, but she's also baited by some pillar and some weird platforms. So we can use that to bait the boss. I will charge my katana once again, do some damage. She go for the laser, that's perfect, because I can charge my katana once again and take down the very first phase. Here we go again for the second phase. So I will use the dodge like this to make to deal with those projectiles. That's also kind of useful in the against projectile. You can use the dodge to just deal some damage to the boss. I would just it's not on the. That should be fine. Yeah, no, that's not fine. She dodge. I will just charge. So. No. Anyway, I will do an extra one. I was lucky because she go for a close an in-fight attack after my mistakes, so that's definitely fine. I will bait the boss to the border of the area to once again set up the close combat sections. I'll just be careful with this laser. Once again, oh, I just have to, yeah, oh, I cannot, I shouldn't use the dodge to deal with this projectile because that's lose me time if the boss going underground, not in close combat. That was a pretty clean one this time. So here we go again. The boss will just come to me. Thank you. Perfect. Once again, I do some dodge. Use my blaster to deal damage as down the pillar to deal damage as fast as possible. Perfect. Come to me. That should be no. That's not fine. Oh, unfortunately I touch a pillar. That's so I don't have the time to charge my laser. I would do it like that. Win time because of that. I still have one combo to do, and that's fine. Yeah, the pace was pretty good, so definitely you have a time for one quick donations here, because I will do some things different than other speedrunner.
Of course, we have an anonymous $20 donation, and that's going toward the Blindfolded fight incentive. So again, if you guys want to see that happen by this awesome runner in this insane game, let's make that happen, especially for the kids, folks.
Thank you. Yeah, this idea, most of the there is a lot of speedrunner way better than me, to be honest, and most of them use a weird glitch against this boss, but to soft lock him in this phase. But I'm not as skillful as needed to doing that correctly. I will just dodge that, combo that with an overcharge, and we are once again in the last phase. There is nothing else to do than survive. But we definitely have a time for many other donations.
Of course. We got a $5 donation from Rukazi Sintakumo that says, first time donator. Thanks for all involved in making this possible. Good luck to ESA on his Furi run.
I would like to stay ready, but I was not on the good spot. I just have to survive. Honestly, there is no... Come on. There is nothing difficult. I will just take health just to... Yeah, be cool. Still deal with the laser. Time for another one, perhaps? Because, yeah, this laser...
Of course. We have a $10 donation from Okam. With no comment, but again, that is extremely appreciated, especially since we're trying to reach this incentive goal. We are at a 364 right now, and we still have $700. Or sorry, the maximum is $700. So we still have a little bit under 350 to be met. So again, guys, let's get those donations in.
A pretty interesting hitbox here, as you see the red. That's not very. I can still be on the red section without taking any damage, and that's it for the strap. With still a PB pace of 6 seconds, so pretty good. Oh, come on! Oh, Jam, I'm sorry about that. I totally forgot to. Oh no! No default. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys, because I totally forgot to change my charge buttons. I'm pretty sorry. There we go again. So, boss number 3, the line. Why I need to use my charge attack here? Because if I use my normal blaster, this boss will give me a lot of trouble with a lot of projectiles. So I really want that to don't happen. Okay, I have to deal with a free section of shield here. That can definitely... This is a big run killer for me. Sometimes, there we go, that's a good cycle. Sometimes I didn't touch the boss correctly, so... Once again, I have to deal with some projectiles, but most of the players here use the... Oh yeah, that's... Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. Yeah. There we go. I just changed the layout of my cursor here, because I play on. I will speak about that. I play on keyboard and mouse. Most of the players play on the controller. And yeah, the top level runner of Furi definitely play on the controller, but this game is also pretty cool on keyboard and mouse, to be honest. Oh, tiny hit here, but I don't lose any time because of that. Okay, once again I have to charge my blaster to deal with many projectiles, and yeah, this boss, the line, have the ability to stop the time, so yeah, it's pretty annoying because I cannot use my blaster. If I use my blaster when this boss stops the time, all of my shoots will be at the same positions, and that's definitely something that I don't want to happen. So I just once again have to deal with many projectiles and deal with this phase. So I will carefully dash in front of those projectiles because those projectiles can stop my bullets, and that's yeah, reduce my DPS. I don't want that to happen. Once again, I will clean the board by doing some charge attacks. Pretty useful to deal with all of that. I really need the board as clean as possible to deal with the boss here. Oh, perfect. He stopped very soon. Once again. Once again. No. That should be late. No, that's fine. I have just the time to charge my katana at this moment. Once again, I will just... Oh, I guess that was too early, but that's totally fine. This is a sub 10 at this moment. Yeah, the game has a pretty well-made speedrun mode, because normally on your very first playthrough, there is a lot of dialogue between each boss. So once again, we are in the last phase of the boss, so it's definitely a great time for some donations.
Of course, we have a $40 donation from Mooware that says, "Love Furi, want Blind Fury," and of course they're putting it towards the Furi Blindfolded fight, which is just over $400, folks. So we just need just a little bit over 296, and you guys have been so great with pouring in the donations, and I really want this incentive to be met. So let's get this done, folks.
Thank you a lot for all of the donations. So I have to deal with this phase. I will do a safety strat, to be honest, for a marathon, because this is faster to just go with the normal shot here, but I also can easily die if I don't be careful about my life. So I will just go for a safety strat. Even if I'm on PB pace, that's fine. Yeah, because the in-game timer is really well. As I said, the in-game timer and also the speedrun mode of the game is really well made. So we mainly use the in-game timer to do speedruns, of course, of Furi. And the speedrun mode, of course, last hit. And that was the line. A pretty good one, to be honest. PB pace of 18 seconds, oh my god. Okay, here we go for the scale. The scale is, yeah, a pretty cool boss, pretty cool designs. I have a lot of projectiles, and also if you get touched by many of the projectile of the scale, the vision of the screens will definitely be pretty weird. Oh, that was bad anyway. I will cancel that, go for an underground things, charge my katanas, waiting for another phase. It counter me, that also can happen if I try to block one of this first pattern. That's definitely fine. I will try to, there we go, to use my parry at the good timing here. Not too early. Yeah. Too early once again. Okay, another try. That's fine. Okay, perfect. So just dodge, cancel that, go for a combo, recharge my katana once again. He will just try to go in, and that's the second phase. The third phase is very important. If I can have the boss on the border of the area, I will have the opportunity to charge my katanas and perhaps skip a very important, very long cutscenes. And I really want that to happen. Okay. What he was going is pretty random. The placement of this is a pretty good placement actually. Yes, that's perfect. Yes, so I will definitely skip this cutscene. Perfect. That was pretty scary. Dive 2 times on the under the floor. That's fine. Oh no, too late. We have to be careful here. Yes, that's fine. Once again, he go for infighter attacks. I will just dodge that. Can I do it? No, a little bit too late. So this time the boss will instantly, yeah. Oh damn, that's very bad. Dodge a little bit too late. The timing is pretty different. Oh, I missed one attack. Anyway, I'm missing my charge attack, but that's fine. Totally fine. Remains a pretty interesting phase with. Oh, too bad. I have to. No, a little bit too early. But my timing is not. There we go. That's a good timing. That's good. Once again. That's what should be happen during the last phase. Oh no. Perfect. That's was a pretty good scale, I think, except my mistakes during the phase number 4. But we are once again in the bullet hell section when the boss is golden, so he's invincible. So the black stick, if you have anything to say about donations, that's definitely a good time.
I have a lot to say, and so do these people about your run. We have a $50 donation from Kofears that says, let's get this blindfolded fight. And thanks to all the runners who are here for a great cause. And again, guys, you guys have been so great in getting us close to that donation total for that blindfolded bid war. We are only 225 away now in such a short amount of time. So let's keep those rolling and let's get that blindfolded fight in.
I will definitely do it. I train myself to. If it's met, I will be sure to beat this boss blindfolded. Okay, boss number 5, the Hand. So it's a pretty dangerous boss because it can trigger multiple cutscenes, and I definitely don't want to see any cutscene. And because you have a shield, it can block your attack and trigger you into a cutscene, and that's lose you, of course, a lot of time. Oh, like that, and that's very bad. Yeah, that was my mistakes. Come on. Yeah, my bad, definitely. It will go for something different. Oh, I lose a lot of time here, but anyway. Once again, I will use my blaster. I have to really take care with the blaster here because he can use this shield to counter all of my shots. So, okay, perfect. Remains 1 hit. Can I have time? Yes, I have it. Going down. Once again, charge the katanas for extra damage, and that was a clean one this time. So. One of the advantages of playing Furi with a controller is, of course, that you are not restricted by 8 direction of a keyboard to move your characters. So this is why I deal with this phase by just doing some dash. But most of the controller player just can run around, and that's fine. Oh, that's not. Yeah, that's fine. I have a time. Yes, perfect. The timing is pretty tight, to be honest. Yeah, perfect. Pretty good one. Sub 17 at this moment. For my level, it's definitely fine. So can I trigger a pretty interesting glitch here? Oh, come on. No. Like this, perhaps? No. There is a pretty interesting glitch that I want to know. Can I? No. I will definitely not made it. So anyway, there is a way to stack the boss in a certain positions in this phase, but unfortunately I didn't made it. That's not a bad. That's not losing me time, to be honest. Oh, I missed the boss. Anyway, I will go for another charge. There we go. last phase of this boss. So I still have to be careful in this phase because yeah, this is a kind of different phase from the other boss, because as you will see, I still have to dodge things and shoot at him. Okay, another, no. I should try to, I didn't, yeah, this is a perfect parry like this. A perfect parry is when I, oh, unfortunate, when I successfully parry an attack at the exact timing. That's, yeah, that's pretty useful to, oh damn, to trigger a cutscene and have some extra damage. But in speedrun, that's definitely lose you time, so I really don't want that to happen. So I will charge my katana because it touched me and I lose my... Oh damn. Anyway, I will go for that. I lose a little bit of time at the end of this phase, but that's fine. That was the end. So we begin with the total opposite boss. This is the Sing, and because the very first phase of this boss is pretty simple to understand, I think it's definitely a good time for some donations.
Of course, we have an anonymous $30 donation that says, "Let's blind the Frenchman." Again, we are actually a little bit under $200 until that blindfolded fight incentive. Again, you guys have been so great in getting your donations in toward that donation bid. So again, let us even further close the gap, because you do want to see this run, don't you? Don't you want to see this run, audience?
That was an idea that I have by watching the ESA Summer 18 and the awesome blindfolded run of the Mexican runner on Battletoads. That was crazy to see that. But the things I will do if it's met, that's not as hard, to be honest. So that was the second phase of the Sings, and here we go for the third phase. So the third phase is yeah, pretty different. I have to shoot at her with charged fights to make my way. Oh damn, I missed it because I charged. No, anyway, I'll just avoid this one. Just do a dodge here, once against here, perhaps. Perfect, with a perfect parry. I will go for the cutscene. You don't let her go out. So this is definitely what's happened when you trigger a perfect parry. So incoming some. Oh damn, she touched me with that. Anyway, I will cancel that. I really don't want to see this pattern with the charged, yeah, with those two charged weapons. Cancel that, cancel that. That's perfect. Oh no, I will not, I don't want to saw that. Okay, I will go, if I go for a full combo, she will definitely dodge, because those boss, we begins to arrive on the many boss that's, yeah, kind of more difficult than the very first ones. There is no RPG things at all in these games. No way to grab your weapon, no way, no experience, no stats, no nothing. No RPG things at all, just you on your skills. So this is why this game is, yeah, it's a pretty intense experience, and a pretty awesome experience too. No, I don't want to see that. Okay, once again in fight, please. Thank you. I really want to see this. There we go, with a too quick combo. Here we go again for dodging things, but I have something really important to explain here. There is a way to skip an entire dialogue in this phase by touching the boss at the exact timing when you beat all of those 4 pillars that protect the boss with a shield. I tried many times to get that, but unfortunately I didn't get that. So if you want to see the skips, definitely take a look at the world record of the game, for example. That should be great. I have to take care about my life right now. Okay, that's perfect. I have 5 lives, so I can get it 2 times before. Yeah, that's perfect. So that was the Sing. I'm still in PB pace by 15 seconds. So incoming probably the boss, in my opinion, the most difficult boss of the games, the burst. So the burst, oh damn, what was this dash? So the burst is a pretty particular boss because she's a sniper, and she has some hidden skills. And if you use the parry, you can know exactly where the boss is. This is why I use my parry for nothing, as you probably expected, but that's not the case. Is that just to exactly know where the boss is. So now I have to deal with those drones. Perfect. I have to come back at the center of the area to, she's here. I just have to wait the snipe. She's here, yeah. And touch her, that trigger the second part of this fight. Oh no, too early for the dash. Anyway, magic ball. Oh, the ball touched the wall, and interesting. Let's cancel it. That's fine. Shoutouts also to the music. All of the music in these games are so awesome, to be honest. Definitely my top of music. So she's on the bottom right now. I just have to be careful. If I get hit by this, by the snipe shot, it's a one-hit KO. I immediately lose my entire life bar. So I definitely have to be careful about that. I have a pretty bad angle anyway. That's good. So. Okay, she will go for some infight. I will just try to... okay, a counter. Oh, she go immediately at the center. That's pretty weird. Normally that's not happen so fast. Okay, that's fine. Incoming, probably the most difficult section of timing in the run, in my opinion. Because I will try to block the boss in this corner. If I get it, I will get pushed into the void. I definitely don't want to make that happen, because I want to have the boss in this section to only have to deal with her with a charged weapon like that once again, perhaps. She go for a counter, but that's fine. I'm still on the border of the wounds. Once again, same strategy. Okay, that's 2. That's a 4. Perfect. That's 1. And that's 2, but that's fine. Nice. Once again. That's perfect. She counter once again. So because of that, and because of this optimized 2-turn with charge attack, I skip an entire cutscene of 12 seconds. So it's very important to have a good time in these games. Once again, it's a dodging fight, so the Blacktastic, if you have anything to say, that's the perfect moment.
Oh, I have a lot to say. You're going to love this. We have a $100 donation.
Oh my god.
From Kenshiro, that's in French. So let me try to work my way through this. Couteau de cuisine, couteau de sailler à manger. Hopefully I said that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But thank you so much for the $100 donation. That put us only $35 away from the Furi blindfolded fight against the Edge. So who's going to be that one to donate that last 35 so we can see this blindfolded fight?
This is the Edge is the next boss that you will see, and this is the guy. A very different guy that the burst. I still have to deal with the end of the burst here because it's not finished. She will take me. No, counter. That's bad. That's very bad. I will lose a lot of time because of that. Anyway. That's good. Okay, so I recovered that and lose a tiny bit of time, but what? Oh, that's perhaps because of the phase 3. Pretty well optimized. This is the Edge, so it's guys who train. Oh my god, that's bad. That's very bad. I have the opportunity to instantly it's when it killed him. Anyway. That's fine. So you definitely lose sometimes. A really well optimized this guy is the edge, and when this boss is really well optimized, it's normally took less than 1 minute to beat, because in this fight both of us are really glass cannon. So two of us will die in 1 or 2 hits. Okay, he will go for the wave. I will charge. That's good. That's like that. I can one-hit KO him. Last phase of the edge. I have to be pretty concentrated because this is a pretty random one. Okay. No. Oof, that was close. I was close to get hit by the second times. I lose a lot of time because of the 2 phase, but anyway. We're coming. Thank you.
Can I butt in with a quick donation?
Yeah, definitely, because this one is pretty straightforward.
All right, I need you guys to cheer twice, because one, we have reached the Edge blindfolded fight incentive. And clap doubly because we just reached over the edge with a $150 donation.
Thank you.
From Len Tocone that says, dab.
That was a pretty bad start for the beat. This is this tiny girl, and honestly in a casual gameplay, when you pass the burst and the edge, this one is definitely a joke. It's pretty easy. Most of the people who fight her have a first try against her, because it's as a casual, it's a pretty simple boss. And for me, it's my nightmare, because I don't know why I always get a random KO against her. Oh damn, like that. Probably because, oh my god, probably because of the 8 direction of the of the keyboard. Then there's been why I didn't hear the Japanese voice of these games. Definitely some more time for some donations at this moment.
Of course, we got a lot of them. We got a $20 donation from Swelf or Seawelf with no comment, but again, just one of those donations that sent that incentive for the blindfolded fight over the edge. We also have a $40 donation from Alpha Centauri with no comment, but again, just really wanted to show love toward that blindfolded fight. Thank you guys so much for having us reach our incentive.
That was a pretty good laser section. Another one that's still possible because there is a cutscene here.
Yeah, $10 donation from Infinite Drillworks 198 that says, Furi is one of my favorite games in recent years, and I need to see that blindfolded edge run. Let's get it. Well, good news, because y'all got it.
So, incoming once against close combat sections, but pretty easy to deal with, as you will see. And that's it. That was the beat. So, oh my god, I will PB in the marathon. Because, yeah, the star is... this is the very last... Oh yeah, that's not done, but the star is a pretty... The star is yeah, a pretty different boss, because now we are this mighty suit, and we have a pretty interesting charged laser like that, and by yeah, release this laser in a certain timing that make the optimized DPS for this boss. Once again, I will go for some... Oh, that's not a good pattern here. I don't want to see those laser anyway. So here we go. Once again, so I just have to be careful about my... I'm bad with my timing right now because I'm shaking. No, okay, that's fine. I lose something like 4 seconds here. That's not bad. So as you see, I use a safe spot during this boss. I will use another safe spot here. There we go. This is a safe spot, and this is also a pretty interesting angle when, as you can see, I can touch the two hands of the boss at the same time, so that's definitely an optimized DPS. So let's continue. Let's hope that the right hand will die soon. Okay, that's and incoming another glitch on this game, even if there is not a lot of glitch here. The very first pixel of my laser will normally instantly kill this enemy. There we go. There we go. I lose the first try, but anyway. Yeah, that's a PB. Oh my god! Because the last phase is once again not just horror things. I just have to survive during a little bit more than 2 minutes here. So the Black Tastic, if you have many over donations to read, you have a lot of time to do.
Of course. We have a $40 donation from P. Mons that said, "Always wanted to donate, and now I have. Keep up the good work." We also have a $10 donation from Beam of Love that said, "I missed the Naruto run, but here is some Dosh anyways." And heading off with $30 from Smoked Ham that says, "Smoked Ham here. The song of the day is My Only Chance by The Toxic Avenger. Thank you, lads." And I just wanted to say that with all of your generous donations so far during this Furi run, not only have we reached the bonus incentive, but we have got over $21,000 for today. And that is something to clap for. Thank you guys so much for getting in your donations for Save the Children.
This music is awesome. If you want to have the music like this, you definitely have to check, for example, Carpenter Brut, a pretty awesome group of music who made many of the music of these games. Oh damn! Don't die here, because I will lose more than 2 minutes by dying in this in this auto-scroller. So I have to be careful a little bit. This is the last pattern, so the time will coming when at the end of this pattern, the boss will be vulnerable, and I can definitely touch him with all of my blasters, and that will be very fast. And as you probably expect, I step up a lot by training before the CSA, so my estimation is a little bit too higher, but that will make us sometimes to try to beat DH Blindfolded. That will be interesting, but I really hope I can make it. So because I'm not sure. And there we go. And time. I win time during the second phase of the boss, even if I'm losing time against the first phase, and that's my first time I'm sub 35 in these games, IGT. So that's even the problem is the only boss I failed is definitely the Edge, and I have to do it right now blindfolded. So let's go for that. I think I have my ESA my ESA suit, so let's go to reward all of these generous donations. I think I see the Swedish flag because we are in Sweden, and the game make a location to you, and now I have the Swedish flag for my PB. That's pretty interesting. So here we go. Practice. If I can have not a lot of if the audience can be quiet, that should be great, because I definitely have to hear everything. Okay. Okay, so I have to doing that, and okay, okay, don't say anything. enter button is here, so there we go. That was the first phase, very easy. That was the second phase. I messed up during this zone pattern, but I used the iframes to recover, and yeah, you have many invulnerability frames when you recover from if you are on the ground. So here we go for phase 3. Yes, okay. I have all of my lives for the very last one, but I don't know where I am right now. Yes! That was way more clean than I expected, and also I got a pretty good RNG at the very last phase. That's pretty important because I cannot dodge at all of the waves. So I definitely have to wait, use the iframes when I'm on the ground, recover, charge, and do double charge attacks. And to do that, I definitely have to see a counter of the boss. So yeah, it's a very long setup for a blindfolded boss, especially for the phase 3, but that's pretty interesting to do. So yeah, that was Furi, the speedrun mods. Oh, a huge shout out to all of the Furi community. If you honestly, I'm not, I'm very far from the best level on these games. Even in my French associations, I have to make a huge shout out to this guy Platypus Sphinx, who is who have a PB actually 4 minutes, 3 minutes better than mine, and give me the flame to speedrun these things. And also a huge shout outs to Dirkashed, over misspelled this name. This is the world record holder of this game. You definitely have to see this world record, who's really recently go under 28 minutes. It's something out of this world and definitely way more optimized than you just see. Thank you a lot, and thank you ESA. Thank you all of the French crew to see that, and thank you also to the Blacktastic for all of the donations readings, because yeah, that was make perhaps more of people donate for this Blindfolded initiative. I'm out, guys. See you at the ESA.